Hello, I'm Dennis Quaid. A pioneer is defined as a trailblazer, someone who develops a new way of doing things. Nowhere is this truer than in the field of healthcare. Every medical advancement starts with a pioneer who explores and digs deep in the name of science. Here's one such story.
In November 2018, I slipped on a melted ice cube from the refrigerator, and my husband took me to the emergency room and stayed in the ICU for 3 days and in the hospital for 10 days with a traumatic brain injury. It was very scary, and it completely changed the trajectory of my life. Physically, in the very beginning, there were a lot of symptoms. Emotionally, it was very difficult because I lost some cognitive abilities. My self-esteem was low. I was short-tempered because I was frustrated all of the time. Couldn't even remember how to cook or remember how to complete a recipe.
If your brain doesn't work well, you don't work well. So gaining a better understanding and shifting this paradigm to let's focus on the brain is vital to all we do. One brain is not the exact same as the other brain, even if they may share the same diagnosis. Mental health in many ways is foundational for our lives. Our brains dictate how we interact with others, how we manage our relationships, how we manage our jobs. It often dictates how successful we're going to be.
I hate the term mental illness. It's stigmatizing, demoralizing, shaming, and it's wrong. So many years ago, psychiatry and neurology got divorced. And it was a bad divorce because neurology got the brain and psychiatry got the mind. But what psychiatrists didn't realize is it's your brain that creates your mind. And without it, you're guessing. Psychiatry is the only medical specialty that virtually never looks at the organ it treats.
When I was in one of my traumatic brain injury groups on Facebook, somebody mentioned a different scan called the SPECT scan. My family was open to finding some more answers and not just having 3 screenshots of the CT scan we got in the hospital. That's all we had.
SPECT is a nuclear medicine study that looks at blood flow and activity. It looks at how your brain works. It's different from a CAT scan or an MRI, which show the brain's structure, which most often is not helpful in psychiatry because the problems are not structural, they're functional. Over the last 30 years, we built the world's largest database of brain scans related to behavior, and the scans taught us these are not mental health issues at all, but rather they are brain health issues, and this one idea changes everything. Get your brain right, and your mind will follow.
We're glad you could join us today. I'm Dennis Quaid. See you next time.